The Innovators Network.
Welcome to the Killer Innovation Show, the longest continuously produced podcast in history. Each week, Phil McKinney brings you the insights and strategies to amplify your creativity and innovation skills. Here's your host, Phil McKinney. This episode is sponsored by Zoom. With Zoom, you can streamline your communication, collaboration, and creativity all in one place. Zoom is the market-leading platform that provides video meetings, voice, webinars, and chat across desktops, phones, tablets, and conference room systems. To learn more about Zoom and sign up for your free account, visit killerinnovations.com/Zoom.
Contrary to popular belief, creativity is not a gift bestowed only upon a select few. It's a skill, a habit, and one that can be nurtured, and you can grow it over time. Whether you aspire to be a master painter like Da Vinci, or even if you simply just want to hone your problem-solving skills, cultivating creativity is a journey open to all. Today, we're going to focus on how to make creativity a routine part of your life, a habit. It's about sparking that dormant creative energy within all of us. So buckle up as we uncover proven strategies to develop this habit and discover the benefits that await those who embrace creativity as a habit. But before we jump into this week's episode, I have a favor to ask. Follow, like, and share this episode with your favorite social media platforms. This is a great way to help us reach more people and spread the word about our podcast. Now, let's dive in to this week's episode. You've probably heard the saying that creativity is a muscle. Like your biceps and your triceps, your creative mind needs regular exercise to stay in shape. What exercises will let you build your creative muscle? How do you turn these creative exercises into a habit that is a routine part of your daily life? For many of us, the idea of developing creativity habits can seem overwhelming. So where do you even start? Research has shown that starting small is the key to creating sustainable habits. Renowned psychologist B.J. Fogg, for example, emphasizes the concepts of tiny habits, suggesting that an individual should start with a behavior that's easy to do and can be accomplished in less than 30 seconds. This could be as simple as sketching a single line on a piece of paper or writing one sentence in a journal. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, recommends an approach of 1% improvement each day. Clear suggests that success is the product of daily habits, not a once-in-a-lifetime transformation. So rather than trying to write a novel in a day, simply aim to write one paragraph. Over time, these small increments can add up to a substantial progress. Another best practice is to anchor your new creative habit to an existing routine. This is known as habit stacking. For example, if you already have a routine of having, let's say, a cup of coffee every morning, add a few minutes of your chosen creative habit to this routine. And finally, make sure to reward yourself. Positive reinforcement is a powerful motivator in habit formation. So after each successful day of practicing your creative habit, allow yourself a small reward. Over time, this creates a positive association with your new habit, making you more likely to stick with it. The goal isn't to do something creative once and forget about it. The goal is to incorporate creativity into your daily life in a natural and sustainable way. And with these research-backed strategies, that goal is well within reach. Rome wasn't built in a day, neither are habits. It's not about making massive changes overnight, but taking small, incremental steps consistently. So, what are some of these habits? Let me give you a list of a few habits that can fan the flames for your creativity and help you tap into your innate inventive spirit. Now, this is not an exhaustive list, It's merely a starting point. As you embark on your own journey of building your own creative habits, you might find others that work better for you. Don't feel confined by this list. Feel free to add, modify, and explore other practices that spark your creative energies. At the end of the day, the most effective habits are the ones that resonate with you and your unique creative process. But here are some habits that you might consider to get you started. First up, daily journaling. Now, daily journaling can be a transformative habit. It serves as a personal canvas where you can paint your thoughts, your emotions, and ideas freely without restraint. This practice declutters the mind and fuels creativity by helping you explore different trains of thought and identify patterns over time. Moreover, daily journaling can be adapted according to your preferences. Some individuals prefer traditional narrative journaling, while others might opt for bullet journals, sketching, or digital journaling. The form it takes isn't as important as consistently putting your thoughts on paper. Also, journaling can act as an incubator for your ideas. For instance, you might jot down a passing thought or a spark of an idea in your journal and then revisit it later to develop it further. This practice especially benefits creative people who need an outlet to capture their flowing ideas. The key to journaling is not to censor yourself. This is your private space for exploration, reflection, and creativity. So let your mind wander, let your pen flow, and you might be surprised at the innovations and creativity that can emerge on the pages of a journal. Next up, mindfulness practices. Mindfulness practices have gained prominence as a powerful tool to nurture creativity. They involve focusing on the present moment, accepting it without judgment, and developing a deeper awareness of your surroundings and what's going on inside of you. This increased sensitivity and openness to the present can spark new insights and ideas, enriching your creative output. Meditation, one of the most common mindfulness practices, can be particularly beneficial. Regular meditation sessions can help reduce stress, improve concentration, and promote mental clarity, all of which create a conducive environment for creativity. Consider starting with just a few minutes of meditation each day, and then gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable with it. Just sit in a quiet, comfortable place, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. When your mind wanders, and trust me, it will, gently bring it back to your breath. This practice of returning to the moment can strengthen your ability to focus, a critical skill in any creative endeavors. Mindful walking is another mindful practice you might try. This involves focusing on the sensation of walking, the feeling of your feet touching the ground, and the rhythm of your footsteps. This practice can be an effective way to clear your head and foster a state of relaxed alertness, and it can lead to creative breakthroughs. And just like any other habit, mindfulness requires consistency and practice. But with time, you can cultivate a more mindful approach to life that opens up new pathways for creative thinking. Curiosity feeding. What do I mean by curiosity feeding? Curiosity feeding is about intentionally seeking out new knowledge and experiences. It's a habit that can nurture creativity by broadening your perspective and providing fresh inspiration. Each day, make a conscious effort to learn something new. This can be as simple as reading an interesting article, listening to a podcast, or diving into a new book. You might watch a documentary, learn a new word, or even converse with a total stranger. The key is to keep an open mind and embrace the unfamiliar. This can lead you to stumble upon unexpected ideas and connections, all fueling your creativity. Engaging with a diverse range of topics also helps to build a rich reservoir of knowledge that can be drawn upon during the creative process. Moreover, curiosity feeding encourages you to ask questions and challenge assumptions, essential aspects of creative thinking. By nurturing your curiosity, you foster a mindset of continuous learning and exploration conducive to the creativity process. The aim is not just to amass knowledge, but to stimulate thought and inspire innovation. So be curious, be open, and immerse yourself in the joy of discovering something new every day. Next, idea generation. Idea generation, many of you may refer to this as brainstorming, is about unleashing your mind to explore different possibilities and avenues. It's about breaking free from the constraints of logical thinking and embracing wild and crazy ideas. This practice stimulates your creative muscle and opens up a treasure trove of potential innovations. Here are a few strategies to make the most of your idea generation sessions. First, create a conducive environment. Choose a quiet, comfortable space where you can think without distractions. Some people find that certain settings, like a park or a cafe, stimulates their creativity more than others. Experiment and find out what works for best. Secondly, set a timer. Give yourself a specific time frame, like 15 minutes, and create a sense of urgency that pushes your brain to think more creatively. Third, remember that there are no bad ideas during brainstorming. The goal is to generate as many ideas as possible, not to judge them. Write down everything that comes to your mind, no matter how absurd or impractical it may seem. This encourages free thinking and can often lead you down unexpected paths to brainstorm very creative, very innovative ideas. And lastly, do it often. The more frequently you brainstorm, the more readily your brain can generate new ideas. The purpose of idea generation is not only to come up with solutions to specific problems, but to also nurture a mindset of creativity and innovation. And next, what some refer to as creative exercises. Creative exercises are vital activities that stimulate your brain, encouraging your out-of-the-box thinking and idea generation. They take various forms and can be tailored to individual preferences and interests. One popular creative exercise is solving puzzles. Whether it's a jigsaw, a crossword, a Rubik's Cube, puzzles force you to think strategically and look for patterns. They challenge your brain to work in ways it normally wouldn't, fostering creativity in the process. Artistic endeavors such as painting, drawing, or sculpting are also great creative exercises. They allow you to express yourself freely and create something unique from your imagination. Even if you don't consider yourself an artist, creating art can stimulate your creative thinking. Cooking a new recipe is another form of creative exercise. It's about mixing ingredients in a different way to create unique flavors. Experimenting with cooking methods can also lead to new discoveries in the kitchen, like how experimenting with ideas can lead to innovation. Writing exercises is another creative exercise. You can write like poetry or storytelling, all to stimulate your creativity. They encourage you to play with the words, conjuring up compelling narratives from your imagination. The goal of these exercises isn't necessarily to create a masterpiece, but to spark creativity and have fun in the process. So what's the next steps to taking all of this and creating habits? Well, the next step is commitment. Commit to doing one of these exercises every day for 30 days. Why 30 days? Because science has told us that's about how long repeated actions take to then become a habit. Some things to keep in mind. 1. Set clear goals. Begin by setting a clear and achievable goal. It should be something that you can realistically accomplish within a 30-day time frame. For example, if you want to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine, your goal could be meditate for 10 minutes each day. 2. Start small. It's crucial to start with small, manageable tasks. If your goal is to read a book a week, you might start by reading a few pages every day, and then gradually increase your reading time. Starting small makes the habit easier to adopt and less overwhelming. 3. Consistency is key. Consistency is the cornerstone of habit formation. Stick to your routine every day for 30 days. If you aim to engage in creative exercises daily, ensure you set aside time each and every day for this activity, whether in the morning, during lunch breaks, or in the evening. 4. Be patient and persistent. It takes time to form a habit. You might encounter obstacles or have off days, but it's important not to get disheartened. Persistent is key, and consistently repeating the activity leads to habit formation. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. There will be days when it feels harder to engage in your creativity. That's okay. It happens to all of us. What matters is showing up day in and day out. And number 5, stay positive. It's important to stay positive and maintain a growth mindset. Each day is an opportunity to learn and to grow. Celebrate your successes, even the small ones, and be kind to yourself when you feel discouraged or frustrated. And then tell someone. Being held accountable by having someone checking in on you can be motivating. Find an accountability partner who will support and encourage your endeavors. So creating a creativity habit isn't easy with all of these things to keep in mind. But with these strategies, it is achievable. Trust me, it is very achievable. With consistency and dedication, it won't be long before you're experiencing the reward of a more creative life. So, what are some of these benefits? People who cultivate a creativity habit experience numerous benefits. It opens up new possibilities and expands your horizon. And creativity can also improve both your physical and mental well being. Here are some of the more prominent advantages associated with nurturing a creative mindset. 1. Improved problem solving. Creativity can help you develop more efficient solutions to problems. This is because it encourages divergent thinking, which involves considering multiple perspectives approaches to problem solving. 2. Heightened focus and concentration. Creative activities are often engaging and stimulating, positively affecting your focus and concentration levels. Working on creative problems or projects can help you stay focused for an extended period of time. 3. Higher levels of self-esteem and confidence. Taking risk and engaging in creative activities can boost your self-esteem, giving you a sense of accomplishment and pride. This increased confidence can have far-reaching implications, improving both your personal and professional life. And 4, increased happiness and satisfaction. Research has shown that engaging in creative activities can improve our happiness levels and overall life satisfaction. This is because creativity helps us to express ourselves and get more in touch with our inner selves. So, as we wrap up today's episode, we can all significantly enhance our creativity through dedication and commitment. We all can awaken our inherent creative forces by making creativity exercises a part of our daily life. It's not about creating masterpieces daily, but about sparking creative energy within all of us. Whether it's solving puzzles and paintings or even experimenting with new recipes in the kitchen, these activities stimulate our brains in unique ways, fostering creativity. The journey of cultivating a creativity habit doesn't have to be solitary. Sharing this journey with an accountability partner can provide mutual encouragement and motivation. Regardless of the obstacles, be patient and persistent, because every step in this journey brings us closer to reaping the numerous benefits of a creative mindset, from improved problem solving and heightened focus to increased self-esteem and happiness. The journey to enhanced creativity may seem long and challenging, but trust me, it is very worthwhile. So dare to commit to this transformative journey, for the destination promises an enriched life of overflowing with creativity. Find those creative sparks inside of you that you didn't even know you have. Now, it's time for you to unleash your inner Da Vinci. Well, folks, that brings us to an end of another episode. As we part ways, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt thanks. Time is our most precious commodity, and the fact that you choose to spend some of your valuable time with us means a lot. The world we live in is a busy, bustling, and often chaotic. Despite that, you have made time in your schedule to lend us your ears, and for that, we are eternally grateful. Looking back, it's hard to believe that we've been producing this show for over 18 incredible years, and it has been quite a journey, filled with countless hours of research and interviews and discussions, and most of all, learning. Through it all, one constant has kept us going. You, our listener. Your unwavering support has been the bedrock of our longevity. It's what fuels us to keep delivering valuable content week after week, year after year. Whether you've been with us since the beginning, back in 2005, or you just recently discovered us, thank you. Every single one of you forms a crucial part of our community, and we truly appreciate your continued support. As we navigate through the world of creativity and continue exploring new topics, we remain committed to bringing you engaging and hopefully thought-provoking content. We hope to keep sparking thoughtful conversations, inspiring ideas, and nurturing the creative genius within all of us. As we close out, remember, the road to cultivating creativity is a journey, not a destination. So keep practicing, keep exploring, and keep pushing the boundaries of your creative powers. You're not just listeners. You are a part of the journey, and this show wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you again for your time, your support, and most importantly, for being part of our incredible journey over these past 18 plus years. Until next time, stay creative, stay curious, and as always, stay inspired. Bye-bye.
Podcasting nonstop since 2005, this has been the Killer Innovation Show on the Innovators Network.
This show is distributed by the Innovators Network. For more information and other great shows and content, visit theinnovators.network.